Hey guys, Bloopet here, and today we're looking at One Punch Man Rising. That's not what it was called. Okay, One Punch Man Rising, or One Final Hope. I think they just forgot to change the name of it, but it is One Final Hope, or One Punch Man Rising as the trailer calls it. But we're going to be looking at everything we know about the game today, and some ideas of what I think the game is going to be like. So we're gonna just look at everything that's in the game, or not in the game, but everything that's finished, or is teased at, or that we know. So first about, move keys are going to be Q, E, R, and T, so those are like your skills or abilities. And then this is just like the description game passes, so, or not description game passes, the store game passes that you can buy. So 2 times XP and 2 times cash. And the list of following are exclusive to people who paid for beta, so this stuff is exclusive for beta people. Recolor alien armor, recolor cyborg armor, red name in chat, and after beta, if you paid for beta, you get 2 times XP, which I'm not sure if that stacks with the Game Pass. If it does, that's nice. And then we're going to look at the evolution system a little bit later. So these don't really have much. The stats, I don't think the game and stats tab over here aren't finished, but the description for stats so far is just dashing requires stamina, which seems very, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. That just seems like it would do that. Anyways, the evolution choosing system. An evolution system like you choose a power they want to be, and each time you make a landmark, like 500 levels, you can evolve or upgrade in stages like Rogue Ghoul. And when you have a monster cell, you can either A, be able to choose a different hero or monster, or B, evolve. So, this part, you see, and when you have a monster cell, if you're a monster, I'm gonna become a monster, because I just love monsters in, like, One Punch Man world. Cyborg class is obtained by an NPC trainer. So, how far can I zoom in? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this super clear. I'll just try and tell you it. So this is weak human. This is where you're gonna start off at. And then there's technically like 4 different end products, but only 2 paths you can start off. So you can either go straight to cyborg, which in the long run probably isn't gonna be the best, because unless they change it, it just seems like it won't be the best, because it seems it will be the easiest to get, because body upgrades, instead of having to do training again. So, you go straight to body upgrades, and then you go to cyborg, and then you have cyborg, or you can go from weak human to training, and then you have 3 other areas you can go to. So Esper is the other one I want to be if I can't get monster. So then you would go from training to training mind, like training your psychic abilities and meditating. And then you would go to Esper. And Espers are like people that can use telekinesis, pyrokinesis, which is like moving stuff and like setting stuff on fire. And then training, you can go, we're gonna talk about monster cells last, because I love them again. It's training, again, to more training, which is training body. And then muscular, and then training more, and then superhuman. So this is probably gonna be better than monster, to be honest. But honestly, I want to go monster, because I think monster looks cooler. But yeah, superhuman's gonna be super good, I know that, because consecutive punches and serious sidestep, or whatever it's called, I don't know. And then if you want to be a monster, you go from training, and then you go to monster cells, which I'll show you the item a little bit, and then you can become a monster. So yeah, that's all the 4 things that we know of that you can be, and how to get them. I'll reset that. And then these are all the NPCs. So this is the messenger of the sea folk. He looks pretty cool. I like his design. And then the sea folk, they look pretty cool. So yeah, they're both kind of like octopus. This one looks really weird. This one, I feel like, needs like more depth to it. Like, it looks 3D, but like the eyes, I really do not like the eyes. I don't know why. It looks a little too bland. But it's still a good model nonetheless. subterranean people for the dream world. I love the subterranean people's design in the anime, manga, and this. They just look so cool because you can just see how cool they look. And then we have black sperm. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. I don't know anything about black sperm. The monster, or, yeah, monster. And then this is the descriptions for them. So for the Sea Folk, basic melee, or Sea Folk has 3000 HP, basic melee deals 200 damage, Smash, which is the second move, smashes the ground with their hands, dealing 500 damage. Third move, Rock Throw, picks up sand and temporarily blinds the enemy. They should say blind the enemy instead of blinds them, just to make it more clear, because people might think it blinds themselves. And then note, when spawning, the Sea Folk will rise from the water to the beach. During this state, they will have God mode. This is just to make sure it's balanced, and you can't just pick them off instantly. Subterranean people stats. Only accessible by teleportation to the dream world. Subterranean people, dream form, 6000 HP, 1000 damage, comes in crowds, so you have to be really strong to kill these guys. They're like any game. And then basic melee deals 1000 damage, Smash, jumps in the sky and performs a smash, deals 3000 damage. Together, always with, okay, so together is like a passive. I think they should like explain that it's a passive a little bit, or I'm assuming it is. This means that they're always with 5 to 7 other subterranean people when they like spawn, or maybe they're always just like when one dies, maybe another comes up. This building is a little bit more explaining. Extra 1, when it's at a location near Subterranean King, 30 subterranean people will try to attack you. So yeah, definitely endgame, and when 20 plus subterranean people die, Subterranean King will rise to attack. So yeah, definitely an endgame thing, and then we don't know anything about Black Sperm right now. I don't think he's finished. Like I think he has the least progress done out of these, I'm not sure though. Hero/human NPCs, let's move this. Oh, I want to show that. Okay, well, okay, yeah, there we go. Hammerhead. So, Hammerhead, I'm not sure. I don't watch One Punch Man. I just watch clips of it. I don't know who this dude is. He might be just in the game. I'm not sure. So, health 1000, location, beginner's map, moves 1. Boulder toss, breaks the ground and throws the ground at the player. 2. Spin attack, spins his arm at insane speed, deals 200 DPS, so 200 damage per second. Full power, increases damage per second and armor defense by 50% for 10 seconds, and bonuses, increased jump speed. And then ninja. So this, they don't actually have everything on here. There is a couple more stuff in the Discord, so I would recommend going to the Discord in the description, as I don't state everything here, but I state everything on the Trello, because I want this video to be more direct and easier to make. So Ninja, his model actually has hair now. So Speedo sounds Sonic, aka the Ninja or whatever. And then the monster bosses, Creblante, yeah, I'm gonna say that. So he's more like a lobster. Actually, no, he's more like a crab. I just realized, because his eyes looked weird. So description, HP 1750, location, beginner city, moves. So the first move is scissors. Creblante attempts to cut any humans nearby through the use of his claws. 2. Scissors punch. Creblante tries to punch people with his claws. When missed, he will shatter the ground, stunning him in place for 5 seconds. 3. Shattering smash. Using both of his claws, he will smash the ground, causing a little AoE attack. Scaldon, or Scalodon. Monster NPC has 2250 HP. Abilities. Charge at a player. When charging at a user, it blocks every attack. Overreaction. Enhance its durability by 25%. Basic attack. When near a user, I think they should say a user instead of an user. I don't know, it just sounds weird. Scalodon will use his hand to smash the ground and attempt to kill the user. Recommended level 100. I like they put a recommended level. I just like that. So Deep Sea King, dry form, again, not entirely finished, but he does look really cool. I like his design. Lord Boros, again, Trello thing isn't finished for him, but he does look super cool. Subterranean King, Dream World, looks cool. These are just all the models. So Melsgard, clone mini boss, 50,000 HP. So we're gonna say this dude has 500k HP. Maybe a million. So yeah, definitely super endgame. Carnage Kabuto, standard form. Oh my god, this is a big thing. So yeah, he looks like a tree thing. I don't know. Description. Carnage Kabuto before he's in rage form. Okay. You can read that. Stats, 55k HP, moveset 1. Charge. Kabuto will charge straight at the player and charge at them unless it's dodged by the player and stops its attack around 30 studs. Heavy damage if it goes through, runs fast during this attack. Number 2, smash attack. Kabuto can pick up the player and smash him down into the ground. If the player's cyborg class, you will be able to stun Kabuto from picking you up. Otherwise, you can run or dodge to avoid being grabbed. 3, retreat. Homage to the episode. When below 50% health, Kabuto may tend to fly backwards and cling to the nearest surface in a radius. Big boy blow. Ooh, big boy. Kabuto will blow very hard, knocking the player back and disrupting any attack the player was doing. So that's like a big stun. Okay. Grorebus. Look like a weird trash monster plant thing. 110,000 HP. Moveset number 1, Acid Spray. Spews acid at the player. Damage lingers for 5 to 10 seconds until wearing off. Jeez, I can't speak. Number 2, Venus Fly Snap. Basic melee attack. Snaps at player with Venus Flytrap hands. Number 3, Thorn Shoot. Thorns shoot off of Groreba's shoulders, explode in different directions. Has a chance of hitting the player. His defense lowers, but his speed elevates and moves at a faster rate. 4, Defense Circle. Spits acid ring around himself, limiting the player to only ranged attacks while he uses this move. 5, Thorn Smash. Can pick players up, spin them around the back, and smash them into the ground with the thorns stabbing the player. 6, Thorn Shield. If the player attacks Gorebus from behind, they will take damage from hitting the thorns. I don't remember any of this. Okay, he looks really cool. It's probably going to be very challenging because of the Thorn Shield. Spin them around, back smash them in the ground with the thorns. Oh, that was the wrong one. If the player, yeah, they will take damage from hitting the thorns. So, you can't really surprise attack them. Okay, Elder Centipede. Monster NPC has 120,000 HP. Abilities. Passive skills. Armor decreases attacks by 75%. Number 1 basic attack. The closest player to Elder Centipede will be attacked by charging into the player, dealing over 5,000 damage with incredible speeds. Okay. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. Anyways, Underground Dive. Elder Centipede goes underground and regenerates 2,000 HP and dives out of the ground to a certain location. Anyone nearby will be damaged by 4,000. 2, Air Slam, which is technically 3. When in the air, he slams into a person with his head, dealing 7,000 damage, not used often. Regeneration. Every minute, he will regenerate 5,000 HP. Recommended level 2,000. Jeez. Okay, Melzargard. Stats, 150,000. Passives, cannot die unless you smash his inner pearl. Abilities, regeneration, can regenerate at a fast rate, forcing the player to use much stronger or heavier attacks. Merge, can merge all heads together, attack, defense, and speed stats, drastically increase, can only be used once per battle with Melzargard. 2, Wingstorm, can flap wings very fast, creates a small tornado which can catch the player, do damage to them, and push them away from the boss. Number 3, Hand Artillery, can transform hands into a variety of different weapons and attack the players. For example, an axe on the left hand and a hammer on the right hand. Right. Orochi. This looks pretty cool. 200,000 HP. Moves. Horn manipulation. Manipulate his horns to reach long distances. Deals 20,000 damage. That's a lot of damage. Absorption. When near, he can sprout root-like flesh across the floor, draining 25% of HP over a period of 5 seconds. And then, elemental projectiles. Through the use of fire, electricity, and energy, he can produce a beam of power, reaching large distances, large range, and 50,000 damage. That's like a one-shot, no matter what. And then we got second stage Orochi, which I like this Orochi more. And then Orochi second stage. Oh, that's a lot. My Monster King in his amazing looking 70 form. 500k HP. Whew. Alright, Tail Whoop. Orochi does a spin attack where he hits you with his tail. This is one of his close range melee attacks. Sprout. Orochi punches the ground, making a mass of flesh that he can target the player, or is triggered if stepped on by the player. This ability grabs and stuns and does damage to the player. Quick Regen. Only available after Sprout is activated. If Sprout is triggered, Orochi also gains a small amount of health back. This is his passive. Spot Eye Light. The light illuminating from Orochi's eyes tracks the player and to try and find them. If he spots the player, he rushes at them and attacks. If the player is not spotted, the attack times out. Knee Smash. Orochi can grapple at the player. I think it's meant to be, if one of the grapple hits, he will rush towards the player, grab them by the head, and smash the player's face into the spikes on Orochi's knees. This can be evaded easily if you are Cyborg class. Or, if you're, like, superhuman and just dash super fast. I don't know. Learn a move. Oh, okay, that's weird. Orochi can learn a random martial arts ability every fight and is incorporated into his moveset unless he dies, and you fight him again, and which puts a new martial arts move the next fight, making it completely random. Okay. Monster Cell Toss. Orochi can throw monster cells at nearby allies, temporarily turning them into a monster, which can attack you as well, so you better watch out. Okay, so that turns them to an NPC monster, which will attack their allies. Alright, we're going to look at the monster classes really quick, just because we're going to save this for them. Orochi Godly. So Orochi, second stage, and then Godly Orochi. He's quite tall. Godly Black Sperm. Moves. Oh wait, this is a class. You can Oh, these are the rarities. Oh, okay. So, this is what you can be as a monster. Or, wow, that's a nice description. Black Sperm Godly. Black Sperm class. I'm probably going to try and get him. Replication. Clone up to 5 that damages the player. 5. I think it means make 5 clones. Each clone only has 10% of the HP and deals 10% damage. Shapeshifting. Shapeshift your arm to a massive arm and deal heavy damage. Control. Control one of your clones. While in the state, a bot will control your avatar. Meanwhile, you control the clone. Essentially, body swap. Passives. When you are lower than 20% of HP, you split to a clone with 10% HP while the other clone acts as a distraction for the enemy. I cannot speak. This is gonna take a while for me to recover my speech. First stage. Multi-cell Sperm. Upgrades all stats by 10%. Oh, so you can upgrade. Okay. Bonus abilities, cells, clones. Now have 20% HP and 20% damage. Cells are bigger and fused with other cells. Can only create 3 clones at a time. Cell Punch. Punch with a massive fist, high range and massive damage. Second stage. Golden Sperm. Upgrades all stats by 25%, increase speed by 30%, bonus abilities. By blocking, you can absorb 90% of the damage. Okay, that's quite a lot. Gum, legendary. Passive, health increase by 25%. Wait, it's legendary? Oh, it is. Devour. Due to your size and strength, you are able to devour anything inflicting medium damage. Cooldown is 5 seconds. That seems kind of OP. Tip, when activating this on nowhere, you will eat the ground. Increases your HP by 5%, like maximum HP by 5%. Oh, if that's maximum, that's OP. Like, that's better than Black Sperm. Charge. Charge at a user inflicts damage and stuns them in your stomach. After you stun them, you spit them out far from you. Altogether deals high damage. Cooldown is 10 seconds. 3. Spit. Spits out blasts of objects and oh my god, I can't speak. Inflicting medium damage. Cooldown is 10 seconds. Range is medium. Charge split. After consuming objects from Devour, a bar increases based on how much you consumed. When maxed, the blast is heavy damage and high range. No cooldown. Okay, so that's nice. Stealth. Due to your size, you can become a shadow with increased speed and sneak attack. Due to your size? What do you mean? Aren't you like super big? Okay. 6. Immense fat. After consuming Pig God, I don't know who Pig God is, you gain a 50% chance to deflect any attack for 5 seconds. Cooldown is 20 seconds. Drawbacks. You cannot dash. Okay. Sea Folk. Uncommon. Buffs 15% more defense. Acid Spit. Shoots out a projectile of acid dealing medium overtime damage. They put a little bit too many overtimes. Sea Barrage. Unleashes a barrage of punches to attack multiple times at once. Sea Roar. Long range roar that applies a 25% negative debuff and a small radius. Gut Punch. High damage punch that stuns for 2 seconds. Feline. Vampire. And Rhino. Is there another one? No. Okay. And then class evolution. Human. Okay. Stage 1 normal human passives. None. Moves 1. Fist. Basic attack. Allows user to attack with fists. Scales on 1.25 times damage. Stage 2 strong human. Passives 2.5 times durability. That's quite OP. It should be probably 1.75 times durability. Move. Strong Fist. Basic attack. Allows user to attack with fists. Scales on 2.5 attack. Jeez. Barrage. Special attack. Allows user to unleash multiple fists in chosen direction. Scales on 1.5 attack. Stage 3. Superhuman. Moves. Consecutive punches. Rapidly punch at a medium range. 5-second cooldown. Power Punch. The longer you hold right click, the stronger the move. Moon Dive. Jump high in the sky, then dive to deal devastating damage. Serious Punch. A punch with massive range and heavy damage. Passives. Increased punch damage. Forms. Serious Form. 25% more damage. Extra move. Serious Punch. Deals devastating damage. Sideway jumps. Performs sideway jumps, but rapidly creates a shockwave that pushes players. Very low damage. 20-second cooldown. When performing this, you will stay in place for 5 seconds. Half chance of receiving damage when attacked. Okay. Esper. Stage 1. Psychokinetic. Moves. Passive. Weak Force Field Bubble lasts 2 hits, 2-minute cooldown. I think that's... Oh, so if you get hit twice, you don't take any damage, but there's 2-minute cooldown, and during that 2-minute cooldown you can take damage, but then it comes back and you can't take damage for 2 more hits. Gust makes a small short-range tornado that fades away almost instantly. Scales on 0.95 attack. Pebble Shower gathers tiny rocks nearby and directs where the user directs them. Scales on 0.85 attack. Is aimable. Gravity Manipulation. User decreases the walk speed of anyone in small radius by 25%. Ultimate move, Hell Blizzard, conjures up a giant AoE tornado in front of the user, dealing massive overtime damage. Scales on 2 times attack. Stage 1 for Ninja, Shinobi. 25% more speed, which is a passive. Moves, Frontal Assault, user takes a lower stance than dashes, cutting through anyone in the path of the attack. Scales on 1 times damage. Shower of Carnage, user throws multiple ninja stars / shurikens that explode in contact. Is aimable, scales on 0.9 damage. Oh, so you... I think you mean 1.9 damage. I'm not sure though. It might be. Gale Blade Kick, flip multiple times in a row, delivering a final fatal kick to the enemy. Scales on 1.5 damage. Oh, no. This is what... Okay, it means that, but like... It means that these two moves do different damage, but this one does more. I know, okay. Shadow Burials create multiple after images of yourself in front of you attacking, acting as a defense and offense. Ultimate move, Speed Demon, slow time for 5 seconds and perform any attack, while you are 50% faster than anyone else surrounding you. But if you stop time, aren't you, like, already gonna be faster because they can't move? I don't know. Monster. Stage 1 normal human. Passives none. Moves fist. Yeah, okay. And a monster. Passives monster form plus abilities. So maybe you can stay regular human and then have a monster form? I don't know. All moves would be randomly chosen for you from the class you spawn upon eating a monster cell and obtained by killing certain amounts of NPCs. And then Cyborg. Stage 1, G1. Passives, 25% plus durability. High percent, see people plus NPCs through walls. Okay, this actually seems pretty OP. Moves, Incineration Cannons. User put their arms out and charges to release a cannon of energy in the path directed. Scales on 1.25 damage. Incinerated Blast. Releases heated balls of energy out of both arms and direction aim. Scales on 0.7 damage. Metal Barrage. User punches with their fists in multiple directions, dealing a final fist punch at the end. Ultimate Attack. Eliminating Blast. User holds out hand and releases a deadly blast of long-range heated energy. Scales on 2 times attack. Stage 2, G2. Passives, 35% plus durability, 5% plus attack. Core has a 50% chance to self-destruct on death. I don't know what that means, but okay. It'll probably tell me later. High percent, see people / NPCs through walls. Arm detach. User detaches their arms, sends them rocketing in a direction aimed, grabbing the person, then delivering a deadly explosion upon retrieval. Scales on 1.5 attack. Body propulsion. User uses their feet and hands, propelling themselves in the air, allowing them to fly freely for 10 seconds. However, the surface they propel off of will be damaged. Okay, that's kind of cool. Causing AoE damage to anyone nearby. Heat Barrage. User uses their heated fist to punch in multiple directions, dealing a final fist at the end. Scales on 2 times attack. Ultimate Attack. Purgatory Inducing Blast. User heats up their entire arms to the point of overheating, delivering a gigantic, massive energy beam in the direction they are aiming at. Scales at 3.5 times attack. Jeez. Well, and then items. Monster cells. Consume a monster cell to turn into a monster. Once consumed, you'll no longer be able to access any human exclusive classes and will have a random monster exclusive class chosen for you upon consumption. I think that's not finished yet. And then Omake-chan Mask. Power level reader. It just lets you see what people's power levels are by pressing 0. Plate of monster cells. Item can make you lose levels. You can craft this item when you are level 200 and have obtained 4 monster cells. So you have to be level 200, and I don't think you can be a monster. I think you just have to be human, and then craft it with 4 monster cells. Upon eating the plate, there's a 30% chance of you getting a legendary or rare monster. If you fail, you will lose 200 levels. If you are below, you will get wiped. Yikes. Okay, and then these are just ideas. So, you can read this. I'm not going to read this out as they are just ideas, and I have read a lot today, so pause it. Okay. Pause it. I don't know, you can pause that. There's the gyms, raids, like we said. Speedosonic. Telekinesis. Superhuman. Cyborg. It's just a picture. So, finish. City Z. These are just for the developers to know what's finished. And then... So, announcements. Hey, I'm Cactus Jack in the Discord server. I'm now admin of the Trello, so I will try my best to provide new ideas for everyone. So, it's just telling us what's gonna happen. alpha classes. So these are the classes that are going to be in alpha. So like testing kind of. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We just hit 30 minutes. Nice. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Share this with people you know so I can get more traction. You can check out my other videos. They should be on screen like right now. And also, remember to join the One Piece Rising or One Final Hope Discord and look at the Trello. The game looks really good and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I'm going to. Peace.